Hello friends, welcome to Squaird Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to be setting up the month of February in my monthly memory planner. We'll decorate a monthly spread and a currently page in this classic happy planner setup, so come play with me. And I've got these washi tapes here all ready to go, along with these overlay tapes that I may use, this Planny Things sticker book, and these Happy Planner sticker books, which I'll pull from. Okay, let's get started by laying down some wax paper for this month's design. I like to do seasonal themes in my monthly layouts, so we'll go ahead and do a February Valentine's style spread using the stickers from the All You Need Is Love sticker book from Planny Thing. So I pulled a few different Happy Planner sticker books as well to add some complementary stickers, trying to create an overall vibe to this theme. And I found this really great quote, I thought, for this spread there in the Best Year Ever sticker book. Says, "Let the beauty of what you love be what you do," which I thought was a nice one, kind of tying in the love aspect, but not overly lovey-dovey. And the colors were perfect for the theme. I'm also bringing in some different washi tapes, which I pulled a bunch of different colors. I pulled a red and then this kind of cream colored grid washi. I'm in a script washi. I was really worried about it being too overly red, seeing as most of the stickers are pretty red heavy, so I was trying to pull out some of the other colors in the stickers so it wouldn't be all red on the spread. One thing to note, if you are new to decorating planners and using stickers in color, it can be very tricky to do a fully red themed spread. Red is a very strong color and it can be aggressive to your senses, so just keep that in mind. Do try to temper it with some other colors if you are going to do a red spread for February as well. It's a very strong color, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, I've already tried to layer in some of this washi tape. I've added in the script washi with the red, which has a bit of a polka dot on it, and then that grid cream colored washi. I'm putting it in the empty days of the month, seeing how that looks. I also am going to pull in some of these long box quotes to add a little bit more to those washi tape areas. I really liked the soft pink tone that was in that Best Year Ever sticker book. It wasn't like too pink, but not too red either. So I thought that was a really good color. And I didn't have any washi tape that was quite that shade of red pink. So I pulled that in and layered it on top of the washi tapes. It's a little bit awkward, I feel like, right now. Even though I do like the layering, it's just maybe a bit much, so I may pull back on that. Trying out some banners here too at the top. I really wanted, again, to steer away from being too red heavy, so I was thinking maybe these mostly hand colored banners with the pop of red would do that, but I just didn't like how they were looking at the top. So we'll go ahead and put those back and we'll try something else. Go ahead and start playing around here more with this washi tape. Like I said, I wasn't real sure about the layering there that I had before with the tan color mixed in with the red and the pinks. Even though I don't want it to be too red, I don't know, that just wasn't working for me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up in both areas and then relayer out that quote. Just kind of work these empty box areas a little bit more till I find something I'm happy with. I've also got these overlay inks from Narrative Hues, and I tried it out, but the red and the kind of pink tone that I pulled are very warm. They're definitely more on the yellow side versus most of the pink and the red on these are either true red or more on the blue toned side with the pink. So I don't know if those are going to work out like I envisioned. I'll go ahead and, like I said, try some other things here, pulling in maybe some of the stickers from, again, that Planny Things sticker book. There's a few of the stickers that I feel are a little bit lighter on the red in this theme area of the book. So I'm going to pull those in first and see how they look. I pulled in a tiered tray, which is mostly beige and pink. And then I have that cake stand there in the corner down below that has more pink than red, which I think works well. And now I'm playing around in the sidebar too, just adding a little bit more of that washi tape and adjusting the angle of the flower cart. So I went pretty old school here for these watercolor hearts. This is from one of the OG original Happy Planner sticker books. It has these rainbow watercolor hearts that I'm going to bring in the pink, coral, and then like the red tone. I'm just going to scatter those around, add a little bit of texture. I don't really feel like this spread needs texture. There's a lot of detail in the stickers already. So usually if you have a pretty simple decor sticker, like a real simple flower or something like that, then the texture is kind of needed to add a little bit of interest. But because there's so much detail in these, I feel like you can really get away with not adding too much extra to it. It's really better to not add too much extra to it because you can overwhelm the detail that's already in the designs of the stickers you're using. So I'm just going to use a couple of little moments there with the hearts. And now I'm going to add in a couple more stickers there just to fill the remaining empty days are at the top. Again, kind of steering away from as much red as possible. And then maybe adjust where I put those hearts, but I think I like them better where they were before, so we'll put those back. And although it's kind of simple, I feel like if I add too much more, it'll really overwhelm the spread. So let's just stick with this. Since I've been using this for daily memory keeping, it's really going to get pretty filled up after the pen. So I want to steer away from it being too overwhelming. White space is definitely your friend sometimes. That said, I'm going to white out the lines here on those empty days, mainly just the black, stronger lines there, so that it's a little bit cleaner for laying down these stickers. So now that the white areas are dried up, let's go ahead and lay in the stickers. I'll start with the lower corner, and then we'll move on to the sidebar. I'm using the lined monthly from my Etsy shop. I found that the lines do help me write obviously neater, but also kind of limit how much I can write into any one box, which is good for me because I tend to get a little wordy with my memory a day. It ends up usually being more than just one memory. So I've been using this lined version this year, and it is helping me limit what all I have to say each day. Now just make some small adjustments and do some trimming there. We'll go ahead and move in the last big cluster here at the top. Just fine-tuning it a bit so that it straddles the spine nicely. And then I'll drop in the remaining stickers there from the wax paper. So let's go ahead and separate out these pages. I'm going to use my precision cutter for this, along with my little cutting mat from Daiso. Just quickly trim out the holes as well, as far as anything overlapping into it, so it's nice and easy to get into my planner. Since I've been using these pages mainly for tracking a memory day, I was also doing my TV watched and books read in the sidebar previously. So what I decided to do this month is to utilize this back monthly page for a space to track some of those items that I like to see on a monthly basis. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out some stickers here that I think might be useful for this. And then I'll go ahead and theme out the rest of the page to match with the theme I did there on the monthly. So this will be just a kind of contained 4-page element in my planner that is all themed out in the same way. And it will contain my memory day in the middle there, and then on the back, these items that I want to track. So I've grabbed 3 bigger boxes here that I'm going to use, and since I normally track the books that I've read and TV I watch, when I put in TV, it's usually including any movies as well, but I found that I need a bit more room than I'm basically allowed there in the sidebar. So this will be a great way to separate those items out so I can track series and things like that separate from just regular movies. So we'll have each box being for one of those 3 options. And now I'm just looking for a few little items to kind of jazz up this page. I've already laid in just a few stickers with the same theme. And now I'm going to pull in these flags from the Colorful Boxes sticker book. I ended up not using anything else other than those flags from that book, so that was a book that I didn't necessarily need, but I do like that addition of the little laid over flags. And I'll use that to denote what the header is for each box. Gonna bring in a few more of those watercolor hearts. Again, just tying the theme together with the previous spread. And once I'm done with that, you guys, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, too, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye!